Welcome to the official personality guru. Although ISFJs have many wonderful skills and strengths that can benefit everyone around them, they also have blind spots that can negatively impact them. If ISFJs don't learn to manage or overcome potential areas of weakness, their strengths may be overshadowed and their positive impact dampened. ISFJs tend to have trouble addressing conflict with others. Their natural desire to maintain harmony with others means they tend to avoid tension, rather than address it directly. However, when others are patient and calm in times of tension, ISFJs are more likely to feel comfortable discussing problems they're having. They may overestimate just how much they're able to do at once, which often results in taking on too many projects for other people. They have a hard time saying no since they have such a passion for fixing things for others. When they can learn the importance of setting aside time for themselves as well, ISFJs are likely to find that they're able to offer more effective, impactful help to others. They may struggle to stand up for themselves when they're being treated poorly. ISFJs are more likely to take criticism and keep their frustration to themselves. Rather than risk the conflict involved in addressing the problems, with a conscious work to overcome this, though, ISFJs can learn to stand up for themselves in a confident, kind way. As feeling types, ISFJs tend to be sensitive to criticism and scrutiny from others. When feedback is delivered in an overly direct or negative way, ISFJs are likely to take it personally. However, they can learn to feel more comfortable with feedback from others when they understand the important role that kind, honest feedback plays in self-growth. When ISFJs make the effort to recognize and overcome their blind spots, they can take steps forward toward self-improvement. Implementing small changes one at a time can lead to major growth and long-term development. Today, let's talk about ISFJ's weaknesses. Before we start, make sure to subscribe to the official Personality Guru and ring the bell icon to get regular updates on our latest uploads. And if you like this video, click the thumbs up button and share it with your friends. Did you know that according to the Myers-Briggs Type Indicator or MBTI, there are only 16 basic personalities? By asking people to evaluate their preferred ways of learning, thinking, and behaving, they can be sorted into 16 specific types, which can be studied and understood to improve understanding and communication between different types of people. The ISFJ personality type is warm, caring, and responsible, with the ability to work with quiet diligence to ensure things are taken care of. They show love and support without demanding gestures in return and are intensely loyal. This dependable personality type makes the world go around. Defenders or ISFJs is someone with the introverted, observant, feeling, and judging personality traits. These people tend to be warm and unassuming in their steady way. They're efficient and responsible, giving careful attention to practical details in their daily lives. In their unassuming, understated way, defenders help make the world go round. Hardworking and devoted, people with this personality type feel a deep sense of responsibility to those around them. Defenders can be counted on to meet deadlines, remember birthdays and special occasions, uphold traditions, and shower their loved ones with gestures of care and support. But they rarely demand recognition for all that they do, preferring instead to operate behind the scenes. This is a capable, can-do personality type with a wealth of versatile gifts. Though sensitive and caring, defenders also have excellent analytical abilities and an eye for detail. And despite their reservations, they tend to have well-developed people skills and robust social relationships. Defenders are truly more than the sum of their parts, and their varied strengths shine in even the most ordinary aspects of their daily lives. Among defenders' most distinctive traits is loyalty. Rare is the defender who allows a friendship or relationship to fade away from lack of effort. Instead, they invest a great deal of energy into maintaining strong connections with their loved ones, and not just by sending "how are you doing" texts. People with this personality type are known for dropping everything and lending a hand whenever a friend or family member is going through a hard time. Defenders' sense of loyalty doesn't stop with their nearest and dearest. It often extends to their communities, their employers, and even family traditions. But the intensity of their commitment and desire to serve can have its downsides. Other people may take advantage of a defender's helpful, hardworking nature. leaving them feeling burned out and even overworked. And defenders may feel guilty or stressed when they contemplate changes, even necessary changes to themselves, their relationships, or the way they've done things in the past. Although they're introverted, defenders have a deeply social nature. Thanks to their ability to remember the details of other people's lives, defenders have a special talent for making their friends and acquaintances feel seen, known, and cherished. Few personality types can match defenders' ability to choose just the right gift for any occasion. Whether large or small, dedicated and thoughtful, defenders find great joy in helping those around them build stable, secure, and happy lives. It may not be easy for people with this personality type to show up for themselves in the way that they show up for other people. But when they do, they often find themselves with even more energy and motivation to do good in the world. 1. Overload themselves. ISFJs are known for their terrific work ethic, but over time, this positive trait can transmute into workaholism and leave an ISFJ so overloaded that she loses sight of everything else. Workaholic ISFJs can be driven to distraction by their perfectionistic tendencies, and even on those rare occasions when they manage to tear themselves away from the office and return home for a while, they will continue to obsess over their latest project or assignment, leaving them too distracted and preoccupied to enjoy their free time. 2. Take things personally. ISFJs are very private people, bordering on the shy, and this does not always mesh well with more open, unpredictable personality types. The social complexity of the environments they inhabit can overwhelm ISFJs and leave them feeling like square pegs in a universe of round holes. They have trouble dealing with conflict and a tendency to take even minor criticism personally. Combined with their stubborn streak, this can leave ISFJs feeling vulnerable and put upon, and they may resort to judgmental criticism themselves as a defense mechanism. 3. Too altruistic. Loyalty is an admirable character trait to be sure, but it is a two-way street, and if the people we choose to trust prove to be dishonest or unreliable, we must be prepared to walk away. Yet ISFJs struggle with letting go and tend to stay in it to the bitter end, convinced that this is the only honorable thing to do. 4. Resistant to change. ISFJs regard to custom and tradition with the utmost respect and can become anxious with a world they see changing too fast and people who refuses to follow established standards. ISFJs in full tut and mode may convince themselves that moral decay and a loss of respect for personal responsibility are destroying our society from the inside out. And they can become so immersed in pessimism that they will start seeing signs of degeneration and devolution everywhere they look. Diversity of thought and opinion is truly the spices of life, but ISFJs can become so enamored with orthodoxy that they forget this essential fact of existence. 5. Too altruistic. Defenders' giving, generous nature can leave them vulnerable to being taken advantage of by others. It can be hard for people with this personality type to rock the boat and stand up to someone who isn't pulling their weight. 6. Reluctant to change. Defenders are among the personality types that struggle the most with change. Breaking with tradition isn't easy for defenders, who place great value on history and precedent. Even when change is necessary, they may wait until the situation reaches a breaking point before altering course. 7. Overcommitted. Defenders' dutifulness can create situations where they are overwhelmed but unwilling to relax their standards or ask for help. As a result, defender personalities may suffer silently, trying to do everything themselves, even when it's simply impossible. 8. Repressing their feelings. Private and reserved, defenders tend to internalize their feelings, particularly negative ones. This can create misunderstandings in their relationships. Eventually, all of their repressed feelings and resentments may boil over in a sudden, uncharacteristic outburst of frustration. The weaknesses of an ISFJ are what we have mentioned. How about you? What can you add on to the weaknesses of an ISFJ? Be sure to watch until the end and share your experience for a chance to have your comment pinned. 9. Taking things personally. Although they might try to hide it, people with this personality type are deeply sensitive to others' opinions, and they can be thrown off balance if someone doesn't appreciate, approve of, or agree with them. When they encounter criticism or disagreement, even if it's well-intentioned, defenders may feel as if they're experiencing a personal attack. Before we continue, if you enjoyed this video, make sure to give us a like and share it with your friends. Subscribe to the official Personality Guru for more amazing videos. Don't forget to ring the bell icon to stay updated with our content. 10. Overly humble. Defenders are so concerned with other people's feelings that they may refuse to make their thoughts known or take any duly earned credit for their contributions, and they often downplay their efforts entirely when they think that they could have done some minor aspect of a task better.